Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. We got the Summon playmat, we got Caramon helping us out, and we got the starter decks for the Dragon of Courage and the Wolf of Friendship. Why do we have them? Well, we looked at the demo deck for the Wolf of Friendship, but I managed to track down the Dragon of Courage demo deck, so I figured we'll take a quick look at it. Shouldn't be too long. Before we start though, I do want to stress importances of if you buy something online, record yourself opening the package, because this demo deck is not the one that I showed you before. This is one they sent me thinking it was the Dragon of Courage. So I bought it on eBay, and the package came in, and I recorded myself opening it, because that's just a normal thing that I do now, just in case something is wrong, because there's been a couple times where things have been wrong. Luckily, I haven't had to use the videos, all except like one time, where the seller was just really adamant that they didn't mess up, and I had to prove that they did. And then they were like, oh, okay, well, we'll fix it. We'll refund your money, which that was a whole mess. I'm not going to get into that anymore. But the seller, they sent me this Wolf of Friendship starter deck when I specifically bought the Dragon of Courage. They had the listing for only Dragon of Courage, so it wasn't me misclicking something. They were selling Dragon of Courage demo deck. And what happened was they bought a bunch of these, and if you look, they have the same barcode. So he got them, he must have opened one of them, been, oh, they're all this Dragon of Courage starter deck, and listed it without realizing they were half and half. So he accidentally sent me the wrong one. I had myself video opening it. I luckily didn't need to send it to him. I just needed to send him a picture and was like, hey, you sent me this one. I wanted this one. And he'll like, oh, I'll look into it. He then opened a couple of them and saw, oh no, they're half and half. They're not all the same thing. Because he was just looking at the barcodes. So yeah, honest mistake on his part. He let me keep the other one, which is great. But yeah, just again, remember, like, if you're buying something, I would definitely suggest recording yourself opening it. This wasn't very expensive, but still, it's the fact that I would have been out the money if I hadn't had proof, and if the seller had been a little more scummy about it, or like just didn't care. Because worst case scenario, if the seller doesn't reimburse, I can always go through PayPal and just be like, hey, I ordered this, they sent me the wrong item, they will not refund it. PayPal would be great with that. Which again, buy things through with PayPal. Don't go on any sketchy websites and just throw your information out on there. Yeah. I'm not going to go too much more into that because I don't feel I need to preach that much. So, let's see. Let's start taking a look at this. Okay, yeah, we're going to put those to the back. And starting off, we got Coromons, which there are 4 of for this. Again, we don't need to go super deep because we've seen these before, because we got to see the full deck. Again, I love how it's got that sample text on it. Just a very cool little thing. To me, it's like this wasn't meant to be sold or mass distributed, so it has a little coolness factor to it. All turns once per turn, when attack target is switched, the Digimon gets plus 1000 DP until the end of the turn. Straightforward, a little underwhelming if you ask me. Next up, we have 4 copies of this Agumon, which again, sample. I love that text. I do. It just adds something. 3 play costs, 0 Digivolution costs, 1000 DP. Digivolve 0 from Coromon. Start of your main phase. If your opponent has a Digimon, gain 1 memory. Inherited effect, all turns once per turn. When attack target is switched, gain 1 memory. So again, working with the Coromon, with its ability. I do like the start of your main phase, because when is your opponent not going to have a Digimon? Next up, we got 2 copies of this clear Agumon. 3 play costs, 0 Digivolution cost, 2000 DP. No active effect, inherited effect of Reboot. Again, great Reboot. I actually built a deck recently. I may throw 2 copies of him in, just cuz. Then we got 1 copy of Solarmon. 3 play costs, 0 Digivolution cost, 2000 DP. Active effect, on play, reveal the top card of your deck. If it's a black card, add it to your hand, trash the rest. No inherited effect. Again, I like Solarmon. He's pretty neat. This image is very creepy, though, with all these Haguramon in the background. You can tell the difference because he's got little, like, points at the end, and these ones are all straight. So, yeah, kind of creepy. Then we get into the champions. We got 2 copies of Tankmon. 5 play costs, 2 Digivolution costs, 6000 DP. Has jamming, no inherited effect. Jamming, love it. I still love it. It's probably my favorite mechanic to this day. Just because I'm a very cautious player when I play games, whether it be RTSs or turn-based strategies or even card games. I don't like taking very many chances, which is something that I have to overcome in this card game because I feel like you need to ramp up pretty quick and just go on the offensive a lot. But with jamming, I don't have to worry about it because it's just like, oh, I get attacked into their security. Doesn't matter to me what it is. That Digimon's going to stay on the field. Then we got 4 copies of Greymon. 6 play cost, 2 Digivolution cost, 5000 DP. Digivolve from a level 3 with Agumon and same for a cost of 2. Security, you may play 1 Agumon or 1 Tamer with tie in its name from your hand or trash without paying the cost. It also has a blocker ability. Inherited effect, all turns, once per turn. When an attack target is switched, gain 1 memory. Again, working with the Agumon and the Koromon that we've seen. So it's nice to see that theme. Now we're going to the Ultimates. With 4 copies of Metal Greymon. He is an 8 play cost, a 3 Digivolution cost, 8000 DP. Digivolve from level 4 with Greymon its name for a cost of 3. Has the blocker ability. Inherited effect, security attack, +1. I just noticed that this is a security A. I don't think a lot of them say security A +1. I think they're all like a security attack +1. So that might be a new shorthand that they're doing to save some room, which makes sense. Also, I think it's like Gazamon up front. Though it doesn't have the horns. I don't know who that is. Have to look into that. And then we got the Megas, which is only 1. 3 copies of War Greymon Ace. 6 play cost, 3 Digivolution cost, 11,000 DP. Digivolve from a level 5 with Greymon in its name for a cost of 3. Hand counter Blast Digivolution. One of your Digimon may Digivolve into this card without paying the cost. Has the blocker ability. All turns, once per turn. When a card is removed from the security stack, you may unsuspend this Digimon. No inherited effect. It does have the overflow, where when this one leaves play from either active to be put underneath, or to the trash, or to the bottom of the deck, I imagine, just when this card is moved from the battle area, or under a card to another area, lose 4 memory. But no other inherited effect. Again, I like it. The Blasted Evolution is a new mechanic. That's interesting. I don't know if I like this one better than though. Like, I do like how you can see on the S at the beginning there, it's actually over the Digivolve, so that's pretty cool. I do like that. But I think overall these cards are a little dark with this text. You can see it better in the Wolf of Friendship deck. Next we got 2 copies of Tai. He's a 4 play cost. Start of your turn. If you have 2 memory or fewer, set it to 3. All turns. When an attack target is switched, by suspending this tamer, draw 1 card, and one of your Digimon gets plus 2,000 DP for the turn. Security, play this card without paying the cost. Again, it's really working with the theme, so I like it. Then we've got 1 copy of Breakthrough of Courage. A 4 play cost. While you have a tamer with Tai in its name, you may use this card without meeting its color requirements. Main, unsuspend one of your Digimon. Then one of your Digimon with Greymon in its name isn't affected by the effects of your opponent's Digimon until the end of your opponent's turn. Security, activate this card's main effect. I mean, that's pretty good. Like, this could be splashed into a red Greymon deck. I think it's interesting because it's not affected by your opponent's... So, like, I have to imagine what that would mean is... other than... Like, if an opponent's Digimon came out and play, and it's like, target one of your... They target your Greymon, and it loses, like... Your War Greymon, and loses, like, 6,000 DP until the end of your turn. If then on your turn you play this, that should counter it to where it would regain that 6,000. So that's pretty neat. And then last 2 cards in the deck. Trident Arm. I like this one a lot because you can really see the sample text on it. 6 play cost, main, Digivolve 3, one of your opponent's Digimon. Then until the end of your opponent's turn, one of your opponent's Digimon gains start of your main phase. This Digimon attacks. Security, Digivolve 3, one of your opponent's Digimon. So yeah, this one's good because if they've got a level 7, it goes to a level 6, to a level 5, to a level 4. And that level 4 must attack on your at the start of your opponent's turn. So that could really mess them up. Because if you have a blocker, you're just like, boop, no thank you. So I do like that. And there is a blocker in this deck with Tankmon. Or no, not Tankmon. Which one was it? Greymon, that's right. So yeah, having a level 7 go down to a level 4, or level 6 down to a level 3, he could probably definitely take it out. So this is a 29 card deck. I believe that's what this is. I want to say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's the first 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So this is a 25 card deck, but it's 29 because we did get the 4 eggs. So this is complete. I was a little worried because, like, getting only 3 War Greymons seemed weird to me. But I mean, I believe there's 6 megas, so it makes sense with a half deck. They'd only give you 3. I do like this a lot more than... Because they're showing off the Greymon, the Agumon, the War Greymon, the Metal Greymon in this. This is how I wanted other starter decks to actually be, where they're showing this stuff off, where they're putting these ones at 4 counts, as opposed to like other ones we've seen where they put them at 2 counts. I forgot that these ones do not show like how many are in each box anymore, because they used to have it labeled on the side. They don't do that anymore. I miss that. I did enjoy that. But anyway, there we go. That is the demo version of the Dragon of Courage, which, yeah, it's not too much different from the deck. We've seen it before. Not too much else I can say about it. Before we head out, we always like to open up a pack. So let's see. We could get Juggamon, Chumon, Colemon, Warzumanzimon, Devimon, or Salamon. I guess I would like the Warzumanzimon this time. Because we pulled one of him. It would be nice to pull a second. And we got Salamon. Okay, we haven't gotten this one yet. 3 play cost, 0 jibblish cost, 2,000 DP. When attack or inherited effect. When attacking once per turn, if you have 3 or more security cards, draw 1 card. It's all right. I mean, this one's going to be an early one, or if you can control your security cards, then this one would make it a little more useful. But otherwise, meh to me. But there we go. That was a look at the demo deck. Let me know what you guys thought down below. Do you guys like these demo decks? I like that they have the sample written on them. I think that's so cool. If you enjoyed the video, give it a good old thumbs up. If you haven't, please do subscribe. I upload videos Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. It would really help the channel if you subscribed. I really want to get to those 200 subscribers. That would be very awesome. And as always, until then, I will see you next time.